I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real. Creation is an act of sheer will. Ellie Sattler.
Alan Grant.
Bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
What's going on, guys? So, it's a little bit different for the channel, but it's good to branch out, and I figured why not. So we just literally, I mean, this is, I'd say as instant as we can get into the reaction. We've been back from the movie theater for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. So by the time we'll chop up editing, post, I mean, this will be live before midnight Central Time, for the U.S. So I'd say it's pretty, it's pretty instant. For any new people on seeing this, we won't waste a lot of time. Appreciate you, clicking the video. Check out the channel. See if you find some other content you like. If you do, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Hitting the like really helps us especially know that people enjoy what they see. A lot of people forget about it, and so it really helps. So hopefully you will. And any returning viewers, you can hit the dislike too. I mean, that's cool. I don't mind. But this is the basically instant reaction to the new Jurassic World Dominion video. Yeah, I'm going to probably say Jurassic Park like 5 times, just because it's a habit. I mean, it's just what it is. So if you're excited to see the new Jurassic World video, drop us a comment. Let us know why. When was your first memory of seeing the Jurassic Park series? So this review is not going to be, or this reaction / review is not going to give away storyline directly, because for anyone who wants to go see it, we're not going to ruin the whole storyline type of thing, even though I'm sure a lot of people who want to really go see it have already looked into it and know. But that's not going to be it. What we're going to talk about a lot is kind of what we thought of the actual movie process, not the storyline itself, but the writing, graphics, kind of all of that stuff. And then at the very end, we'll give it a kind of a basic star rating. We're going to go with a 10-star scale.
Yeah.
I guess it's easier to break it down, more understandable why you give it a certain specific rating over 5, which is kind of hard line, I guess. But anyways, I know what everyone's here for, so we'll get into it. And again, please hit that subscribe and that like button. Helps us a lot. If you want to hit the dislike, whatever. Just you be you. So what did you think of it there, sir? From the start. Let's go from the start, Connor.
Well, as everybody knows, how the last one ended, they just freed all the dinosaurs, so they just escape, and of course they reproduce, and basically there's dinosaurs all around the world now. And I don't know, it just feels a little bit like everything happened really quick. Like everybody's so adapted, like act like it was like normal to live with the dinosaurs. It was kind of weird because it's not been that many years, so everybody's like, nah, they're just dinosaurs.
Yeah, they never really specified how long it had been either.
I think that I think they only gave the years at the very beginning, of like each like.
Yeah, okay, vaguely. Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
Okay, vaguely. You're right about that.
But yeah, that's what I felt at the beginning. I was like, oh wow, that's so weird. Like everybody's adapted to it, and like already, like I will assume that it will take like more years in order to adapt to dinosaurs, especially.
Yeah, I'll say that was a fair point. It was kind of weird. It was like just within whatever a brief period of time, everyone's like, all right, this is normal. this is the new thing. Cool. Like, I would thought, yeah, it would have been like a little more chaotic.
Yeah.
But so yeah, of course, then this movie, like, good bring up by you, a lot of other movies have done. They brought all the old cast and the new cast together, as they say, as a conclusion finale, so to say, which was cool to see in some senses. And yet, in other ways, I felt like it was the worst possible family reunion you could ever attend. And yet, the most exciting. In a weird way. It just seemed weird. I don't know. I don't like that aspect myself. Uh,
It's what everybody's doing with the movies nowadays. I mean, especially us that we grew up in that era of the first movies. We had that sort of nostalgia that we want to see, like the old cast or whatever. So that's why it's like, yeah, we want to see it. But at least for me, I don't know. It's like every show is like I want to see like the old characters or whatever. But of course now we have new characters like Chris Pratt. He's like the main character in the movie, basically. So obviously we cannot really talk about the old ones. I mean they're really important in the movie, obviously, but they're not mostly gonna focus on them for obvious reasons.
it just felt weird though. Every time they would run into each other, they'd be like, "Oh, you," and it didn't matter what scenario they were in.
Yeah.
They would be like, "Oh my God, you," and it's like, "Is this the time for this?" No, it's not. It's like, like there's a fucking dinosaur trying to kill you, and you're like, man, I read your book. you know.
I mean, for the rest of the movie, even though it's not really that short of a movie or whatever, it's just I just felt everything was rushed. Like everything was so freaking rushed. I was like, how? Like everything was happening really fast, no explanation in some like parts of the movie. So I was like, what the heck, bro? What?
I will agree. As soon as you said that when we left, you said it felt rushed, and you were exactly correct. It's a great way to put it because, like I said at the beginning, they didn't really specify how long exactly it had been. They put a brief date, and then kind of like forgot to put it somewhere in a script. Everything was just this, then this, then this, then this, skip this, just kind of all over the place for a while. And I didn't. It was so fast. Again, they forgot a storyline almost. It felt empty. Like they were trying to like make up for all the other videos and explanations of things in such a not short time, but yet short time. And it just felt like there were segments that had good storyline. Like they were doing explanations and then there were other ones that was just like, oh yeah, I'm this. And if you missed it, you were like, wait. Like there was nothing. So for a conclusion video of a series, I almost said trilogy, but of a series, it fell kind of flat in the explanation and finalization of it all.
True. I mean, there was other action for obvious reasons because the other movies, they had to fight or pretty much run for their lives or whatever in order to survive because they're dinosaurs. Obviously, they're trying to eat them. But I get it that they are the main characters in everything, but I just felt like they didn't get like injured a lot. So I was like, what the fuck?
Another good point, because yeah, it was like again storyline, 2 or 3 minute storyline, and then like 10 minutes of nonstop like being chased by a dinosaur, and then after that 10 minutes still makeup perfect. Of course, the main characters got it, but like no injuries, almost nothing.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, you are gonna get banged up. You're still the main character. You're alive. You're fine. But yeah, it's I noticed that myself. as you were saying, the one character, like makeup was still like, hair was still perfect.
Like I get that they're trying to, I don't know, like provide this like badass character or whatever, but I'm like, I know it's a movie, but at least make a little bit more realistic in that sense, you know.
So graphics, I would say pretty much what you expect. Good, decent graphics. There was one scene that was a little cheesy green screen though. I think you know maybe what scene it was. Maybe. We won't go into specifics. There was one scene that I was like, that's a green screen. Like immediately, which I mean, of course it's green screen, but it didn't seem like it was done very well. Or even shot very well. At least the camera maybe was focused wrong or something with the green screen. I don't know. I was just kind of caught off guard, kind of going, that's pretty amateur. So I'm not super thrilled with that. I just like the original way they did the original Jurassic Park, because I remember when it came out, I watched it relatively soon after as a kid, and those graphics still are phenomenal for that time frame compared to now. So
Obviously, but also there's gonna be people they're gonna be like, oh, you guys are stuck in that era. Like, well, don't blame us because we grew up with those movies. So obviously, for us, it's gonna be like, yeah, the old ones are the best ones, not.
well, and I like the graphics. Most of the graphics were really good. They were really good, and it just seemed like there was a couple shots where I was like, okay, someone kind of like dropped the ball here or something, or they just went good enough and let it roll. But yeah, I agree. It was too fast. There was not enough story. Their random graphic issue, just kind of odd meeting amongst everyone. The way they kind of, it just seemed, I don't know. That's kind of my takeaway, a little bit.
Pretty much. I mean, especially when there's some parts where the huge dinosaur killing people and everybody's just doing some shopping, like regular shopping, eating, taking their dogs to a walk or whatever. So it's like there's a huge dinosaur eating someone. So I'm pretty sure everybody will freak out or be like, literally everybody will be running. But like, I don't know. It just felt weird.
Yeah, there was some, I don't know. It just seemed forced. Like they were just like, this is good enough. Let's just put it out. End it. That's kind of what it felt like. But all right, well, we said we will not make this super long. It's already been longer than we wanted, which is fine. I mean, if you're still watching, that's great, because we're gonna get to the grand finale. No fancy drum roll noises. Oh wait, I just did it. Damn it. 10-star rating scale.
I'll just leave it at 7, to be honest.
Why a 7?
It was not perfect for me. 7 is like passing grade, whatever. It's like a 70, so yeah.
And I'm definitely not a movie snob at all. We watched the dumbest shit, and there's so much stuff better written. I'm giving it a 6.5 because mostly that I would not actually watch it again. And
I will watch it again, but just maybe let it go, not immediately again.
I mean, the point is, I have no actual desire to watch it again. Like, I would not go back to the theater to sit through it again.
No.
Nor when it comes out on video, am I going to be like, man, I got to go stream it or something. So, yeah, hate me, drop comments in there and tell me I'm fucking stupid. That's okay.
Well, obviously, that's just our opinion, obviously, but I mean, you guys obviously need to see it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. This is just our opinion of it. That's my personal opinion. So if you want to, drop the hate in the comment section, go for it. Hit that dislike button. That doesn't bother me at all.
Well, yeah, that's just my score. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So we got a 7-star and a 6.5. We're harsh critics.
Yeah, right.
All right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, hit that like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Anyone coming back, hit that like button. but check out all of our other stuff. And if you guys are going to go watch the video, if you love it, by all means, more power to you, because it's what matters to you, not what matters to us. We're just letting you know what we thought.